France now, Yellow Vest demonstrators clash with riot police in the French city of Toulouse. Now, the police fired tear gas and arrested 23 people after protesters threw objects and set cars on and motorbikes on fire. The French President Emmanuel Macron has signed a legislation giving security forces greater powers to quell the 22-week-old anti-government protest. The bill, which was approved by lawmakers in February, aims to crack down on violence that has marred the Yellow Vest protest movement, which has rocked France since erupting in November. Now, Interior Minister Castaner hailed the law as a text which protects the French in the face of insecurity and violence, but in a move indicative of the political trouble caused for Macron by the Yellow Vest movement, France's Constitutional Council, its highest constitutional authority, has refused this month to give its green light to one of the most contentious parts of the legislation. The clause would have given the authorities the power to ban from demonstration any individual posing a particularly serious threat to public order. That article was accompanied by a file of people wanted by the police, which critics strongly denounced as violating citizens. Now, the freedom of assembly as protected in the Constitution, but the Council did in fact approve two other key parts of the legislation, including giving the authorities the power to search bags and cars in and around demonstrations and the demand of a prosecutor. It also approved making it a criminal offence to conceal the face at a demonstration, punishable by a year in prison and 15,000 euros in fines. Yellow Vest protests against social inequality has proved the biggest challenge to Macron since he came to power, taking much of the momentum out of his reformist agenda. Macron is expected to address the nation in the coming days with new measures aimed at, in fact, calming down the protesters' anger, in particular over what Prime Minister Philippe called an enormous exacerbation over taxes.